10 clear signs of ADHD in adults you shouldn't ignore. Have you ever felt like your mind is constantly racing? That no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to stay focused or organized? If this sounds familiar, you might be experiencing something more than just everyday stress or forgetfulness. Today on Mind Bloom, we're diving deep into the real signs of adult ADHD and how they may be showing up in your life without you even realizing it. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you don't miss out on future videos about mental health and personal growth. And if this video helps you, give it a like. It really supports the channel. First of all, let's talk about what is adult ADHD. ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, is often seen as something that only affects kids. But the truth is, ADHD can persist into adulthood, and for many people, it goes undiagnosed for years. In adults, ADHD looks very different than in children. It can affect your career, your relationships, and your sense of self-worth. In fact, many adults with ADHD have been labeled as lazy, forgetful, or even careless, when in reality, their brains are simply wired differently. Now, let's talk about the 10 most common symptoms of adult ADHD. 1. Chronic disorganization. Do you feel like you're always chasing after tasks, losing documents, or forgetting where you put your phone again? This isn't just being messy. Adults with ADHD often struggle with executive function, the brain's command center that organizes tasks, time, and space. You might start 3 things and finish none. And your to-do list? It's probably scattered across sticky notes, apps, and your memory. One tip: you're not lazy. Your brain processes structure differently. 2. Time blindness. People with ADHD often have a poor sense of time. You either think something will take 5 minutes when it takes an hour, or spend hours on one task thinking only 10 minutes passed. This is called time blindness, and it makes planning, arriving on time, and meeting deadlines incredibly difficult. It also fuels guilt. Why am I always late? Here is one tip: visual timers and alarms help anchor time more realistically. 3. Restlessness and difficulty relaxing. Even if your body is still, your mind isn't. Adults with ADHD often feel internally restless, mentally bouncing from one thought to another. You might have trouble winding down at night, enjoying a quiet moment, or watching a movie without checking your phone 12 times. One tip for you: meditation can be frustrating at first, but learning to slow your thoughts is powerful. 4. Impulsivity. Impulsivity doesn't just mean blurting things out, though that can happen too. It can show up as impulsive spending, jumping into new projects without thinking them through, or saying yes to something and regretting it instantly. It can even affect relationships, interrupting others, oversharing, or emotional reactions that feel too big for the moment. Tip for you: pausing before reacting helps. Self-awareness is key. 5. Trouble prioritizing tasks. Everything feels urgent, and nothing feels doable. You might clean your entire kitchen instead of doing one important work task. Why? Because your brain craves stimulation or simplicity, not always importance. ADHD brains struggle with task prioritization. Which task comes first, and how to start it? One tip is: break big goals into bite-sized visual chunks, and reward yourself for starting. 6. Hyperfocus. This one surprises people. ADHD isn't just about being distracted, it's also about focusing too intensely on things we find interesting. You might get lost in a project, video game, hobby, or even researching something random for hours while everything else fades away. Hyperfocus feels good, but it can be a double-edged sword if it leads to neglecting other priorities. A tip for you: use it as a strength, but set boundaries with timers or reminders. 7. Emotional sensitivity and mood swings. People with ADHD often experience emotions very intensely. One negative comment can feel like a punch to the gut. You might go from excited to deflated quickly, or feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster. This isn't being too sensitive. It's part of ADHD's impact on emotional regulation. One tip: learning emotional regulation skills, DBT, journaling, therapy, can change everything. 8. Forgetfulness. We all forget things, but with ADHD, it's a constant loop. You might forget appointments, conversations, or where you put your wallet 3 times a day. Even simple tasks like send that email or take your vitamins slip through the cracks. Here is a tip: external reminders, routines, and checklists are your best friends. 9. Sleep difficulties. Falling asleep can feel impossible. You lie in bed, and suddenly your brain decides to replay your entire life. Many adults with ADHD suffer from delayed sleep phase, staying up too late and struggling to wake up on time. The result: exhaustion, mood swings, and low productivity. A tip for you: wind down routines, screen limits, and melatonin with medical guidance can help. 10. Low self-esteem and imposter syndrome. After years of hearing, "Why can't you just?" many adults with ADHD internalize failure. You may feel like you're not reaching your potential, or that everyone else has it together but you. This leads to imposter syndrome, perfectionism, and chronic self-doubt. One tip: ADHD doesn't mean you're broken. With the right tools, you can thrive. Conclusion and reassurance. If these signs resonated with you, don't panic, and definitely don't blame yourself. Adult ADHD is real, it's manageable, and you're not alone. Many brilliant, creative, and successful people live with ADHD. If this video helped you better understand yourself or someone you love, take the next step. Talk to a therapist or mental health professional. If you found value in this video, please like it. It tells YouTube this content matters. And don't forget to subscribe to MindBloom for more content on mental clarity, emotional health, and thriving with a neurodivergent mind. Turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. And share this video with someone who might need it. MindBloom, nourishing your mind, one video at a time.